Hi folks, this is my video log for the 11th and 12th of March 1863, and I've decided that this is going to be a homage to goats. But first of all, one great Wednesday, right? There I was, and this is a homage also to HMRC filling out my yearly tax assessment form. It was brilliant. I thoroughly enjoyed doing this pointless adding up the figures and putting everything together. Why? But it's brilliant. And by the end of it, everything's done, and you've done your return, and it's completely pointless. So what a complete waste of like 6 hours of my life. But I thoroughly enjoyed it. And then in the evening on Tuesday, I did my acting class. There were 5 students there, which was great. Tommy Tim Tom, Rob the Knob was there. There was Emma, otherwise known as Emmanuel. There was a guy named after a tree. And there was Patricia DeVille. It was all good. So we did a bit of acting stuff on Tuesday night, so that was brilliant. Back to the goats. I did promise that this is a goat homage, yeah, so that's that. I spent all day on Thursday teaching. Right, over to the goats. But, oh my God, I didn't even mention goats once on Thursday. Oh yes, but some of my students mentioned goats. We had an image of sheep and they said it was goats. So there you go. Now, why do I love goats so much? I love goats so much because I like that with their little horns, right? They come over to you and they do that with their horns. Absolutely awesome animals. My family knows that I love goats. That's done by my daughter, right? So it says at the top, here we go, should I make a goat noise? So here we go, meh. See? Meh. Because that's the noise of a goat. Now a sheep would go, bang, bang. Now goats go, meh. That's the noise of a goat. Okay, that's what goats do. Side on again, meh, meh. See, that's the goat noise. I used to keep 2 goats. They were British Alpine goat breeds, right? Now, this is my calendar from last year, right? The thing is about goats, right? They do look a bit evil. See, they're looking at you. That one's looking at you. See on the screen? This is last year's calendar. I've actually kept it, and I'm still wearing it up on the wall. I used to have 2 goats like that. British Alpine breed goats. Absolutely awesome. Why do they climb up trees? They climb up trees because they're not stupid, right? And they like climbing up trees. I need to get, right, not the goat in the tree calendar, goat on those freaking damn calendars. That would be really good. And it's got like, yeah, I still use this as a source of goat-spiration. Right, there you go. Loads of goats in trees. Now, in places like Cyprus, they've got a whole flock of goats, right? What you do, you're in Cyprus, you see people with goats, and there's like this guy sat on a sofa in the middle of a field, under a tree, surrounded by 300 goats. And that's all he does all day. He looks after the goats. Who's going to lick a goat in Cyprus? There's no wolves, there's no rabid dogs. If you nick a goat in Cyprus, you're going to be able to find it. Why do they need these guys to look after goats 24/7 in Cyprus? I think there's something else behind it, right? I think there's a great plot. And in fact, there's only 75,000 goats in the whole of Britain. But those 75,000 goats provide my goat's milk, my goat's cheese. Ah, that's what I got. I got goat's cheese in the fridge. Hang on, quickly. That's right. This is, where's the goat's cheese? Right, this year is absolutely goat's cheese, right? It's absolutely awesome, right? Let's have a goat tasting of the goat cheese. Let's just like get in there, right? So there you go. One knife, very dangerous, and a bit of, see, there you go, goat's cheese, there you go. Awesome stuff. It looks a bit like the inside of a leg, doesn't it, if you cut through it? But I don't usually cut through legs, particularly on a Thursday, right? Maybe Tuesdays, yeah. Right, here you go. Taste this. Go on then, cut that, yeah, well, good, good. Got just that outside stuff like that, right? Got a soft there, like, there you go, good stuff. So anyway, so all I want, right, is all your responses to goats, right? More things about goats, right? Goat's milk is much better for asthmatics than cow's milk. It's good for you. And also, the more people who eat goat's milk, drink goat's milk and goat's cheese, right, more goats you got out there wandering up viaducts and up the side of houses and stuff. They're awesome. Goats are independent things. Goats ain't stupid, right? If you say to a goat you're going to eat it, it will try and do that with its horns, and it'll run away and you won't be able to catch it. If you say to a sheep you're going to eat it, it just stands there. It's just really strange. And the other thing about goats is you're more likely to see somebody walking a goat down the main high street. The other thing with goats is that they all vote Conservative because they've got goating rights. That's brilliant. And the other good thing about goats, right, is that they yeah, they're really intelligent, you know, and also a little bit of a story, right? This is a good excuse. One day I had this goat, right? I was combing its like mane like this, right? Its head was over there, see, like that. And just do this, right? And he was really interested in this bit, right? I had a bag on this side, and he just liked it, right? And then I sort of, you know, we had his little horns over here, and like, it was fine. And then I realised he was eating my notes to do this lecture in this church graveyard. And then 10 minutes later, I had to do the talk. I got away with giving a talk because I said to everybody, right? Now again, I said to if a goat was here, he'd have eaten that by now. And he'd eat my hair and stuff. I said I can't give the lecture because a goat's eating my notes, and that's true. That's a true archaeological fact. Anyway, let's have some more goat stories. And the next video log I'm doing on Friday is the campaign the petition that I want you all not to sign to invade Poland, and that's what we're doing tomorrow. Anyway, thanks for watching this video log. Goats for everyone, goat and right, and I'm going to put myself up for the goat party next year.